Guys, I feel like it's Christmas right now. So, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Movie Talk. And Chris Stuckmann, probably one of my personal favorite YouTubers of all time. In case you don't know him, which if you're watching this video, you probably do know who he is, but still, if you haven't seen him before, he's a movie reviewer. But he's also a filmmaker, a lifelong filmmaker, and he's never been able to really make a legitimate full feature film until recently when he started production on Shelby Oaks. And I've been following the story very closely. I'm a backer of the project. I've donated money to it because I want to see him succeed in this. And he's one of my personal heroes pretty much. It's true, really. He's one of my personal heroes that I've looked up to. I want to be like him. It's part of the reason he's one of the main people that inspired me to start doing YouTube. And he finally got a distributor on Shelby Oaks. So he posted a video. I saw it on Instagram actually. I just happened to be scrolling and a couple minutes before I saw Neon. That's right, the Neon announcing distribution to Shelby Oaks. And I couldn't believe it at first. Because in case you don't know who Neon is, they're slowly starting to become one of the best film distributors ever. Because the biggest award, I like to say, the biggest award in film history, the every single year, is the Palme d'Or. And the last 5 years, their movies have won it, and they have been just on such an insane roll. And it's so insane to think that Shelby Oaks has a chance of being the next big Neon film. And I'm just so happy. I'm genuinely so happy. It brings me so much joy. I really do feel like a little kid on Christmas because I've wanted him to succeed for so long. I've loved watching all his videos about his Indiana Jones movies that he's done, or another little feature film they did when he was my age. And it makes me just so excited to know that someone like him can break out into the film industry and make movies. The biggest thing that I'm happy about above all else is the fact that it's going to be in theaters. I am most likely going to be able to see that opening day, and it just feels insane that I'm going to see Shelby Oaks. I'm going to actually be able to see it in theaters, not some streaming service on Peacock or something. It's going to be actually I'm going to go to an AMC. I'm going to order that large popcorn and regular sized drink, and I am going to sit down and watch from start to finish Shelby Oaks. It's so insane to think that this is actually happening. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Chris Stuckmann because he deserves this. He deserves to have a feature film be produced and made and written and directed by it. I'm so happy because I've wanted this for so long. Now, that being said, it's not fully known when it will be released in theaters and everything like that. It's just known right now that Neon's distributing it. But I have no doubt that they're going to be announcing a release date sometime soon. So it comes out on Fantastic Fest, so a pretty decently sized film festival on July 20th. And so I'm predicting somewhere around the end of July to August, they'll announce that the release date. They'll announce the release date for the movie, and so I expect that news to be dropping pretty soon. So don't expect to be waiting forever. I have no doubt that it will release in this year. If I had to guess, honestly, I'm willing to bet it's probably going to be an October release because Shelby Oaks is a horror movie, and release it early October. Have ride that Halloween hype and have that be a lot of the marketing for people want to go see a scary movie for Halloween. And so I'm sure people are already working on the trailer as we speak. I'm sure that the trailer will be coming out probably with the release date announcement. And because if I'm right with it coming out in October, we really only have a few months left, which is wild. I just now realized that we only have a few months left until that movie finally gets released. Granted, I'm just predicting that it's coming out in October. I mean, if it come out in like November or something, still, it is still wild to think that that movie is finally happening. Because I've been following it since day one. I've been following this production, and I remember back like when it was just like first announced that he was actually doing a movie, and then I remember when it was announced that he was doing a Kickstarter, and then that went like above and beyond, like in like an insane amount of support from crowdfunding. And so seeing all this progress and then finally getting to this point, it makes me so happy. Guys, I'm telling you, just go subscribe to him. He does much better movie reviews than I do. He's much better at all this stuff. Granted, most people are. I'm just now starting out doing it. But I mean, if you at least enjoyed the video, I mean, if you don't hate my face, then clearly you've made it this far. So if you've made it this far, I mean, like and subscribe to the channel. I mean, share the video if you want. I mean, all this support really helps me out because I love just talking about stuff like this. I love all these fun, unique news updates that I get to do, and it brings me a lot of joy to be able to do all of this. And yeah, I mean that's really all I have to say. So it's movie talk. See ya.